6 years ago, the National Federation of State High School Associations began the Spirit of Sport Award. It's now time to present the 7th National High School Spirit of Sport Award. It can go to an individual or to a group that best embodies the spirit of education-based athletics. Once again, I would invite you to direct your attention to one of the video screens as we present the 8 section winners and this year's national winner.
From Shingle Springs, California, is this year's Section 7 winner, Zach Pickett of Ponderosa High School. A talented water polo player who became paralyzed from the waist down in a diving accident, Pickett has returned to the sport and has excelled in the classroom.
Welcome to Shingle Springs, California and Ponderosa High School. I'm Bill Horrenda, morning sports anchor on News Radio KFBK and a college basketball analyst. It's been my pleasure to cover many exciting student athletes, and today is no exception as we profile the inspirational Zach Pickett, who personifies perseverance, resilience, courage, and heart. This is Zach's story. So here we are on the campus of Ponderosa High School at the pool where Zach Pickett and his teammates toiled and worked, and one of his mentors, the former water polo coach Alan Miller with the Bruins, joins us. And Alan, of course, you were around when Zach was developing as a young swimmer and a young water polo player. What can you tell us about his tenacity in the pool and outside of the pool as well?
Zach was a quiet one. Older brothers, you know, they each have very distinct personalities between the 3 boys. I mean, one's from Penn State, the other one's Hawaii, and Zach has a mix of everybody. I mean, I think he got the other boys might disagree, but I think he got the best of all 3 of them because he's good with everything. He became from a junior high player to a freshman to a sophomore, and by the time he was a junior, he was a leader. I mean, he was becoming the leader, one of the leaders of the team.
However, that all changed forever on the hot afternoon of August 5th, 2012, when Zach and 2 of his fellow lifeguards decided to cool off in Cameron Park Lake. Zach, if you could walk us through what happened that afternoon.
Yeah, so it was about a day in August. It was about 100 degrees out, so it's pretty hot. And so we went, and me and a couple fellow lifeguards decided to go and get a little refreshment in the lake. And so right over there by the lifeguard tower, we went and dove in, and they all dove in, and then I dove in as well. And I just went into a little more of a actual like swimming dive, and ended up hitting the bottom, and that is how the injury occurred.
And Hayden, of course, you rushed to Zach's aid. If you could tell us the rest of the story.
Zach goes in, dives, and comes back up, and he's on his back, and it was quizzical, and I didn't know what to make of it. And Zach said he couldn't feel his legs, but we thought he was joking, so I jump in, I come back up, and I'm fine. And Zach's still on the side, and he finally says, "Guys, I can't feel anything in my legs." And it was at that point we just kind of had the oh no look, and we just looked at each other, and we finally said, "Get the backboard. We need to get this. This is serious, and we got to treat it like it's happening." So we get Zach on the backboard. I had to call Mrs. Pickett, which was very. It was hard for me to do that, but we got her called. The ambulance came, picked him up. It was a matter of minutes, and he was on his way down there, and it was very quick and scary for me.
It's one day at a time, and you've got to look at it as a progression. And 30 days in, Zach never moved his legs, and on the 31st day, his toe moved. Go. There it is.
Again.
Do it again. Oh my God, all of them. Got him. There he is.
Right,
the man.
That could show it to you also.
Yeah, baby.
The only link between the teachers and students at the school was Tyson Escobar, the school's athletic director.
Once I got the phone call, and it was during summer, so we were at summer break, it's one of those things where it's too unreal to actually believe. It's Zach Pickett. This can't happen to him. So it's one of those things that, and my role as a leader here at the school is to give that information to everybody else. And knowing that I had to be strong through the situation was a difficult thing to do because he is such an amazing kid.
So now we're joined poolside with Matt Jan, the current boys water polo coach at Ponderosa High School, leading the Bruins. And Matt, how about the teammates' reaction to having Zach back with them and the team dynamics?
Yeah, so Judy approached me about a month, Zach's mom, about a month before the season started and said that Zach wanted to play. And she was really hesitant. And I was like, no, let's just get him in the pool. Let's see what he's like. He had already been in swimming. And then the first day of practice when we're doing, our hell week, when the kids are, doing their most intense stuff, Zach rolls up in his wheelchair, slides in the pool, starts doing it without a complaint. And you turn your head as a starter on this team and you look at Zach doing that, you're not gonna complain, you're not gonna say anything. And so I think it was inspirational, it was fun for his teammates to still have him in the pool with them.
And Zach, as part of your rehab, you're back in the water swimming. How did that feel?
Just being back in the water felt very freeing because I didn't have to sit down in my chair. I could go swim, be free in the pool, and so I really think that helped a lot, just getting back into the water.
When his leg moved the first time, that meant so much, that he could move and turn himself in bed and didn't have to have a nurse 24/7. Those little things mean so much.
It's been hard, but we've always felt in our lives that, as parents, as well as we've taught our children that, tough times don't last, but tough people do. And you're going to get through this and you're going to make the best of it. You're going to go on and have a great life. It's just different than we ever thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm really optimistic for him. The fact that 22 months ago he was laying in a hospital bed and he couldn't move his legs, to now where he, I can't wait for next Friday when he walks across the stage at graduation. It's going to be amazing for all of us, and for him to set a goal to walk across the stage at graduation, and he'll accomplish that goal. And in accomplishing that goal, I think he'll prove to himself that he can accomplish anything.
But it's probably worthy of reiteration that not many folks can successfully and adroitly transition from a Bruin to a Trojan, but you're about to make that happen.
Yeah, it's definitely different, especially the fact that my high school's arch rival is a Trojan, and so now I'm becoming a Trojan, and our arch rival will be a Bruin. So that'll be a little different, but I'm sure I'll adapt to it and be all right with it.
Yeah, well, you look terrific in green. I'm sure you're going to look great in the red and gold as well.
Thank you. Yes.
Excellent. Thanks, Zach. It's terrific.
I have seen Zach since the accident give 100% in everything he does, and even more so. There's nothing he can't do, and there's nothing he won't be able to do as he goes forward. He impresses us every single day.
So proud of you. Representing Ponderosa High School from Shingle Springs, California, is the athletic director, Tyson Escobar. And once again, Harold, would you present the school's plaque to Tyson? And now, ladies and gentlemen, you've already recognized him, but what an amazing young man, the 2014 National High School Spirit of Sport Award winner, Zach Pickett.